As I record this, it is a Saturday. I had leftover. It was from an Italian restaurant, but it was described as an Italian version of churros. The ends of like a pizza crust, smothered in Nutella, smothered in Biscoff. Ooh, like you couldn't finish it in one sitting. Well, maybe you could. So I ate that for breakfast and also a TV dinner of shepherd's pie. It was okay. I've been trying to eat better, so that wasn't great. Ever since I got diagnosed with ADHD inattentive, I didn't know that having a very challenging relationship with food was normal. All my years, I've eaten like a bachelor, as I would say. Easy prep food, getting to go all the time or takeaway, having difficulty with food prep. And I always thought that was just me, but it's actually, a neurodivergent thing. Shall we talk about research? I'm actually having a hard time with my research right now. I'm looking for children ages 9 through 15 to interview, but I'm also looking for a child director. I've emailed so many people, so many organizations, so many schools, and understandably when it comes to children, there's going to be a lot of safeguarding going on. Since I don't have connections here in the UK, I'm having a hard time finding this child that I just want them to potentially write. It can be a different writer that's also a child, for them to direct their own horror film that I can help them make through my university, which has been ethically approved. But it's been so hard. And I don't want to give up on the idea because I know that if I were in the US, I would have a much easier time finding kids because I know people there and I know horror fans have kids who love horror. I had approached different avenues of sharing the info. Like, for example, if you have seen my video here on YouTube. But this is the struggle of researchers, right? We're trying to get people to participate. If you don't have funding from the university to be like, oh, if you participate in this, we can give you this amount of pounds. No. I have had parents reach out to me and then they were like, oh, you're not gonna pay us, never mind. Or they just ghost me. Been ghosted so many times. Since it is Saturday, I am trying to find time to relax and chill. And I had recently watched Humanist Vampire Seeks Consenting Suicidal Person. I think that's the title. I always get it wrong. I loved it so much, and I loved the actor that played Sasha, Sarah Monpetit, a French-Canadian film. Now I'm watching Falcon Lake on my Mubi free trial. It's really lovely. And another thing I tried to do earlier was through the 13th Horror Society, the student society that I chair. I wanted to set up a fundraiser for the victims of the Los Angeles fires. And they said I could do that through this website called Just Giving. I had written everything out, but it just kind of erased after I did. So I was like, okay, never mind. I'll worry about this later. Trying to contribute to the Soul Points Fund, which is run by Katie Azelton and Mark Duplass. We were trying to raise money to go towards their nonprofit. It's another thing we're doing. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. The urge to suddenly break out into song is so real. I just got out of a writer session with a few friends of mine. It was inspired by this idea of, at the university that I attend, they have these what we call shut up and work sessions where everyone just shows up, we discuss our goals for the day, we do it, we have Pomodoro breaks, and then at the end of the day, we discuss what we achieved. I was talking to my friends about this idea and since the PhD is super overwhelming and there's no time to do basically anything else, but I still want to work on my screenplay writing. So I was like, at least even if it's 1 hour a month or 2 hours a month, that's still working towards something. I knew a lot of my friends had the same struggle with like day jobs, well, full-time jobs really. We had been able to meet today. I forgot to do a video, but one of my friends took a picture that I'll share here. Whee! And that's her lovely cat. It was a very productive session. I highly recommend that actually, this idea of having a shut up and work session, accountability, aka body doubling. If there's a project that you keep pushing aside, but you know you need to have it done. It's evening now, as you can see, a bit rainy as England is. I might drop over to the Korean store and pick up some Asian snacks, just anything so I can relax. PhD is insane daily, so it is what it is, but yeah. I just got back from doing a little snack shopping and meal shopping. Got the tofu, spicy tofu, and the stir-fried seaweed stem. And of course, a little sweet treat. I have never seen this version of Hello Panda biscuits with caramel filling, so I wanted to try it. Life is too short to drink poor tea. That seems like a very British thing to say. This is good. Pea snacks, pea crisps. So yummy. Oh, excuse me. Now I'm trying this crispy squid. Truffle flavor. I'm obsessed with truffle. This is it. Whoa. The truffle flavor is vivid. I thought it was just going to be kind of subtle. That's why I'm like surprised in a positive way. Wow, that's good. What the hell? Whenever I'm having like a lazy day, it reminds me of my dad because he's constantly working, but I think he had to come home for COVID. He's pretty much my binge watching buddy. Like, my mom doesn't really like to sit for hours at a time and watch something, but he and we like to snack. We like to sit down and get into a show. We were doing that one time and he was like, man, I haven't done anything today. I love it. That's the energy that we need to embrace as students, where we work too hard and we're kind of bleeding into our weekends. But we really need to just sit down and be like, I didn't do a damn thing today and I love it. I don't know why I became Southern. That's the philosophy of weekends.
Ça va? Non. Tu veux une glace? Il y en a en bas si tu veux. Ok.
Literally me. I think I'm gonna leave it at that for this day in the life, because after this I'm just gonna watch more and eat more and laze more. It's out there. You can see how I take a rest day from the PhD, even though technically it's 24/7. It's like that thing where when you're doing the PhD, you're thinking about the PhD. When you're not doing the PhD, you're thinking about the PhD. That's why weekends can kind of be work days sometimes, but don't recommend that because we need to rest our brains to reset. But yeah, I'm gonna finish Falcon Lake. One of my friends recommended Under the Skin. It's like one of those films that people are like, you haven't seen Under the Skin yet. So maybe I'll do that, or maybe I'll go for something lighter. We shall see what the vibes are. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about the PhD, leave a comment below. Please subscribe if you can, and I would greatly appreciate it. Otherwise, have a great day or night or afternoon, and see you in the next. video. Bye.